Most of the whitetails range is past the peak of the rut. We call this post rut, or the late season, if you will. And there's still some great hunting. Doe fawns can become receptive once they reach about 65, 70 pounds. They can hit puberty and become receptive. And those doe fawns are going to food plots, every day. So bucks love to cruise through there looking for a receptive doe fawn. Bucks are also back on that food cover pattern. But it's important to check your Moultrie mobiles and really study how deer are moving through the area and when they're moving through the area. Sometimes I think during the late season, we get psyched out and we may miss some bucks, especially during the mid-morning. This time of year, we can get some really cool temperatures, especially during the early morning. And what we've found is that a lot of times deer will actually kind of follow that sun. They'll wait until that sun comes up and they'll get out in sunny spots, kind of start warming up, start moving around a bit, and then hit some food sources. So if you're hunting a food source early in the morning, those deer may not be getting there until later in the morning. So if you're hunting a food source, sit tight. If you're hunting a travel corridor, try to find those areas where that sunlight's going to hit, where deer are going to start warming up or moving into an area that's going to be receiving sunlight. Great reminder of this was just this morning. Big mature buck we call Thomas. He hit a little hidey hole food plot after 10 a.m. This time of year we've been hunting hard. We're thinking, 9 o'clock, 9:30, deer probably starting to not move as much. Well, he hit that ridge top when that sun had come up over the mountain and was warming up that little food plot, hit that little food source. Take that one step further, bucks may not be getting to food sources till after dark because they're going to try to stay in that area with that sunlight as long as they can. So you need to get really close to cover, especially this time of year. Had a mature buck we called Lucky slip into another little hidey hole food plot just a few afternoons ago, and it was right after dark. I'm sure he was soaking up as much sunlight as he could right until dark. So watch those Moultrie mobiles when deer are moving, and use that app to look and see when deer are moving based on the temperature. The great thing about the Moultrie mobile app is you can use the activity feature and look at the temperature and the time of day when deer are most active. Don't get out of your stand if deer aren't moving till 10 or 11 a.m. And you may want to save those days to hunt or adjust your hunting strategy and back off those food sources later in the afternoon if deer aren't getting there till dark. Really consider how deer are moving between food and cover during the late season. That'll give you the best chances of taking advantage of a great time to hunt and maybe tag that big buck.